Hi, Shay family. How are y'all? So, my son is asleep. So I can talk in peace. Like, you know what I'm saying? Um, so, like I was saying, this whole retrograde and stuff, because I wasn't done. But another thing I had learned was um, sometimes, collective, we will block our own blessings. And we won't see it because we will still be holding on to certain pains and stuff and just automatically think like, oh my god, it's the karmics, you know what I'm saying? But I really sat and thought about it. I've been in my purging. The winter time is when I be purging, you know what I'm saying? So I'm in my purging and I just thought about it, like, I thought that for a long time a lot of things, like as far as my finances, it wasn't manifesting the way I wanted it to, the way I knew it could, because my heart chakra was closed. Um, Manifesting money comes through the heart chakra. That's how you get the abundance. When your heart chakra is open, that's when you're able to open up to one exceeds of the energy of money. Everything is energy. You know what I'm saying? Go look up this video by SZA. I think it's Shirt, but she be in the beginning. She was like, "What's that energy? Energy." Like, you know what I'm saying? 155. And I realized that, and I thought my heart chakra was open because, I try to be a loving person. I try to be a good person. I try to give as much love as I can, you know. But I also realized that I had to heal my heart from a lot of things. Like I said in my last video, I can be kind of stern, but I'm really kind of sensitive and shit. And because I'm so sensitive, I had to build that up, you know. And to be quite honest, as far as like my whole twin flame journey, I will be honest, I was mad for a while. And I thought my heart chakra was open because it's like I never stopped loving him. But I was mad at him. Like I was hurt by him, you know? And it's hard because it's not like I could tell my family situation, like, like the main thing. I feel like it's already out there for people that know I got pregnant by my twin. Like, you know what I'm saying? I decided that that's something that I kind of already knew, that it's something that I wasn't going to go through with because it just was too early. We just met each other too early. And I'm not bringing in no kids where it's not like a solid foundation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where I know, like, what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? So genuinely, it was like mainly my decision. Honestly, I knew when I became pregnant, I'm not keeping it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just knew. I wasn't ready at the time. You know what I'm saying? And to be quite honest, even though I knew, it was more so hurtful of, I guess, of how my twin reacted. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what had hurt me, you know? And it's like hard to express to you. I didn't really express it to anybody, but like on my channel, and it's like barely. I would say it, but I really wouldn't say it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like if I did express it, um, people be like, no, like, like, that's just somebody you was having sex with. Like, no, you don't get pregnant by your sneaky link. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was on that energy where, like, they like, you supposed to be using men and this, that, and the third. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they like be on that type of time. And, so it's like hard to explain. Like, and I realized that, um, I never really talked about it, and I did move past it. Like once I decided to, you know, get that abortion and stuff like that, it was like once it was over, it just was over for me. But I never healed that emotional, like, you know what I'm saying, that mental aspect of it. And I think that's why I was still so angry at my twin. So it did. It kept my heart chakra closed, but I didn't realize it. I didn't. And I realized that I was self-sabotaging myself. You know what I'm saying? The karmics do their shit. Like, they be doing their little beauty spells and all that shit, period. You know what I'm saying? I get my little bumps, okay? Like, but I don't care about none of that. Because I want I just want my finances to, I know that I can manifest something. And I just want this shit, I want it to happen. And it's just like, I just heard, like, bitch, you cracked the code. Like, you know what I'm saying? Once I realized, so, make sure that, and now that I actually had, like, I sat and thought about shit, you know what I'm saying? And I guess I said it, because there'll be times where, honestly, it's like I be in my own thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So it's never really a time where I can say it and, express it. Like, so I guess it just feels good to, like, say it. You know what I'm saying? And have said stuff. And that's the one thing, like, for instance, like with this retrograde, for other retrogrades, I didn't feel it. You know what I'm saying? But I felt it with this one. And I'm happy that it was something I was able to acknowledge, because then I just would have held on to it, and I would have continued to self-sabotage myself. And, just the love that I have for my person overall. But, so make sure you are really purging when you are in retrograde. Make sure that you understand it. Like, sometimes we blame shit on waking up. Oh my God. We blame shit on the karmics and shit. We be quick. They fucking everything up. Da da da. And they do their little delays and all that extra shit. But it really be like the divine feminines and the divine masculines. Because, from what I hear or from what other tarot readers say, we on a whole nother vibration than them. So at the end of the day, how much of whatever they doing is really hindering us? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not to say that they beneath us, but they beneath us. So, and on an energetic level. So it's just like, nothing they can't really do fucking bother us unless we make it bother us. You know what I'm saying? Like, real rap. Like, it's like somebody starting an argument with me. They can start the argument, but it's how I react. Like, it's either I'm going to sit and laugh at you, or I'm going to just swing it. I'm going to just swing on you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all about how you decide to react. And, sometimes we be self-sabotaging ourselves. We don't even understand that it be us. Like, So really just, sometimes look in the mirror and look at yourself. Because at the end of the day, you don't got to worry about what the karmics is doing, what they not doing. Because at the end of the day, you got to continue to spiritually elevate. If they decide that they don't want to do that, then that's all fine and dandy. Let them stay where the fuck they at. You know what I'm saying? Let them stay where the fuck they at, But it come a point in time where, like I tell people all the time, like, you just going to have to leave people behind. Every level, I'm cutting off people that is no longer on my vibration. You know what I'm saying? And if you really not on my vibration, but I know you, like, you know what I'm saying? I know that you don't have, like, bad intentions. You just one where you're not as willing to spiritually grow as fast as I am. Then, I still fuck with you, but it's not going to be on the shit where we, like, chatting that shit up. Because, what we really going to talk about? You know what I'm saying? We on two different mindsets. So, don't let what these people do behind the scenes and all this extra drama. These divine masculines, sometimes, and for this message from my divine feminine, sometimes these divine masculines be making these be into that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be for real. And it's not no hate towards not my masculine or nobody else masculine. But at the end of the day, a female is only going to do what you allow them to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if a masculine is going to let shit happen, and they going to let shit happen. Like, I don't know no other way to say that, because of the simple fact of, and just like how I'm feminine. But y'all can't always be mad at, like, for instance, the karmics always going to be mad at the divine feminine, period. Because you just that bitch. Like, sometimes y'all can't control that. Like, y'all can't control that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the divine feminines, don't always be mad at the karmics. Because at the end of the day, your masculine was entertaining that shit. You know what I'm saying? Your masculine was all in that shit. So it's just like at the end of the day, you just gotta let it be what it's going to be. No matter if it was a partner, family, friends, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, yeah, your masculine chose they family over you. They masculine chose another person over you. Your masculine chose they friends over you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, don't be mad at them. And don't be mad at your masculine, but just understand that they just on a vibration where you don't need to entertain it. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to entertain it for what? And a lot of times it be like, I don't know if y'all heard that Jada Waiter hate train. Like it kind of be like that for like, I don't know why my eye be looking like that, but that's my eye. Like, don't it be looking like I got an eye boogie? It be looking like to me I got an eye boogie, but that's my eye. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's like in every read we talk about the karmic hate train and shit like that. But at the end of the day, these masculines be fucking entertaining that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, you can't really be mad at them. They mad at you for shit that, you know what I'm saying? If they mad at you because that they just are. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't control why they are mad at you, but you can control why you mad at them. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even have to be. But they're going to be mad at you because of the simple fact of no matter what the masculine do, they could talk shit with them and do this, that, and the third, but that masculine still gonna worry about you. That feminine still gonna worry about you. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. But don't hold no regret or nothing. And that's something else that I had to learn. Like for the people that my twin connected to and family and friends or whatever, I know they watch me. You know what I'm saying? I know some of them don't like me. I know some of them fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? I know some people, they don't like me because of what I do, my gifts and this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, you know, they have their own beliefs. And I'm not one that's going to sit and change that about them. You know what I'm saying? I just want people to understand, get knowledge before you be judgmental, you know, or try to tell somebody about something. Like, you know, make sure you just factual about everything. You know what I'm saying? And I thought I heard something. But I forgot what I was talking about. That shit kind of scared me a little bit. But yeah. But at the end of the day, I used to talk my shit. I'm not even gonna lie, because I would hear the conversations that would be had about me. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, at the end of the day, I already know these people just don't be knowing shit. And it's like just how I used to be, like, all fucking ignorant and loud and rude as shit and thinking that I knew everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't be mad at people. And that's honestly why, like, I don't know. I just don't want to, I guess, hold on to stuff because you know, it's not doing nothing but self-sabotaging me, 1344. And it's like, you know, to be quite honest, just like how I be on here, like, and for instance, I had somebody that told me, like, oh, well, you can decide not to pick up on karmic energy. Yeah, I can decide not to pick up on karmic energy, but at the end of the day, this is real life. So whatever is happening in real life is what's going to come out. I can't. It's like I can like I sit and I tell you I'm not reading this bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I be having visions and shit about shit that I'm not indulging in that karmic ass shit. But it is gonna come to me. Why? Because y'all feminines and y'all masculines be indulging in that energy. You know what I'm saying? They be indulging in these people. You know, and then y'all be coming on here to watch us, or y'all masculines, or they karmics, or they people. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, it's gonna come up. You can't really come away from it, but if we were to change the narrative, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, we be trying to make it seem like, oh, like, and I say this, I feel like it's different categories of karmics. I feel like karmic is people that are in karmic cycles, And it could be mentally, physically, emotionally, mentally, and then it's just people that's just fucking evil, like fucking Jeffrey Dahmer ass motherfuckers. I don't even know if they would even be a karmic. They just evil. Like it's like evil people like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where, you know, where I could say like the people that's in karmic cycles, they can change, but like, you know what I'm saying? For instance, some people just had a hard lifestyle, or they got hurt, or you know, or they feel like they gotta have a certain exterior or a certain character in order to you know, I guess sit with the big dogs. I'm not quite sure, but you know, but I can understand, because it's just like people be, it's weird because some people be like my friend, he basically be like, oh, like it be seeming like I'm like how he said he like, so I asked him like, how do I come off? He's like, you come off bougie or like stuck up, but at the end of the day, I'm not. I'm really down to earth, but you know what I'm saying? I probably only come like that because everybody just not welcome in my energy. Like my energy is, I get sick fast too. Like if people got negative ass energy, so it's just like if I be around the wrong energy, I will have to throw up. Like, so it's like it's not even because I don't want to be around people. It's just because I'm just too sensitive. So yeah, like you know what I'm saying. If I go out to a club, baby, I'm getting pissy drunk. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to feel all y'all motherfuckers depressed ass emotions in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah. But, you know, it's like a certain character. Like, even then, back in the day, I did. Because of the simple fact of how my foster mom was and my sister was, I did have to come off as, like, fucking bougie. Because it's like, if I didn't, then it would be, I would look down. They would look down on me. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I wasn't dressed to the T. If I didn't, like, you know what I'm saying? My hair wasn't done on point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just little shit. Like, it would just, I would get real talked down to. So it would be like, you know, I had to make sure. Now, I don't care. Bitches freeze a motherfucking bird. However I decide to go outside, now I only get dressed for me. Like, if I want to, if I feel like it. Like, before I feel like I had to. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, however you fucking catch me on a bright sunny day, bitch, is how you finna catch me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Real rap. So, yeah. But that's all I wanted to say, is that basically, you know, we should just change the narrative. I feel like when it comes to like karmics and shit, because, you know, I was in a karmic cycle and I changed. So karmic people that are in karmic cycles, they can change. You know, the evil motherfuckers, and they don't even have to be like Jeffrey Dahmer, but you know, them evil motherfuckers that just want to see people down and shit, they just evil. Like, you know what I'm saying? They different. So I don't know, but you know, I feel like we should just change the narrative. And also too, like, don't be mad at the karmics. I know, and how, because even myself, how I come across, I'm like, these fucking karmics on my nerves and the standard third, because of the energy they give off. But at the end of the day, just show some compassion, like, because, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, if you love your person so much, how you gonna love your person so much but then hate a fucking karmic, but your person be like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if they a part, like, I'm sorry, let's be for real. If your person is a guy partner and they all up in this karmic guts, they is intertwining energies and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you in love with your person. Like, so it's just like, at the end of the day, you gotta, I don't know, just have compassion. Show more compassion, show more love. And that's something that I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I feel like forgiveness is like very hard. Like, very, very, very hard. Very hard. But it is very worth the while. And, you know, you have to make sure that, you know, you have your chakras aligned. Because then if you don't, shit will be imbalanced. And you may not understand, and you may be blaming other people around you, but sometimes it be you. You know what I'm saying? So always take time to look at you, and don't focus on what other people gotta say or how they feel about you or whatever, baby. Because, you know, let the haters hate. I keep on hearing that. I'm gonna make that on my fucking Instagram tomorrow as a video. But, or when I do my hair. But, sometimes you just gotta let people, you know, sometimes it be them evil karmics. They just got to. They gotta be evil towards somebody. That's their mission. That's their purpose. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what I heard this from somebody, but somebody was like, what the baby say? Like, sometimes a person's purpose is to kill and destroy and shit. And, you know, sometimes you gotta let them do it. It don't mean they gonna kill and destroy you, but, you know, let them have their fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I send y'all peace, love, and light, family. Ashe.